challenges you from the get-go.
And the first tee program here is one of the best, if second to none. It is the best in the state of West Virginia.
The men have a league, the women have a league, the kids have things going on. Like, it really is kind of the whole package here at Locust Hill. Everybody's very welcoming.
Love the folks here that play golf, but a lot of great relationships and friendships with people here.
You know, sometimes you can only judge a course by their members. We have a great core membership here.
I was able to build some fantastic relationships here, and that's why I've been here for 30 years. When you join any club, you're joining to play golf, but you're really paying for the experience. And the experience here at Locust I found to always be a good time and a fun affair.
To schedule a tee time, become a member, or see upcoming events, visit www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call us today at 304-728-7300.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304-LAWYERS, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Back at the studio is Nick Verzolini and Cade Miller, our on-site producers. Apologies there. Should have some audio now for you. Somehow, some way, things got reset. So, all good here. Gonna have to turn it down. Apologies for kind of going on the fly here. I thought everything should have been ready to go from game one, but hopefully that is at the right level we need. So again, Martinsburg against Hedgesville. For Martinsburg, their lineup leading things off will be Smith batting second, Coe batting third is Cole, batting fourth is Garrett, batting fifth is Spry, sixth is Fisher, seventh is Lackey, eighth is Blau, ninth is Strovel, 10th is Henderson, 11th is Gonzalez-Reyes, and 12th is Whitmer. On the mound, getting the start for Hedgesville is Owen Walther. We saw end the game for Hedgesville against St. Albans just about an hour or so ago. Doing the catching is Braden Hill. This pregame show brought to you by Skinner Accident Injury Lawyers, representing accident injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. The starting lineup was brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go, who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at TripsFloorSanding.com. The starting battery was brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street, Martinsburg. Call them at 304-901-4777. Visit their Facebook page. Top of the first is brought to you by Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields & Sons, family-owned full-service funeral home, proudly serving our area since 1880. Weather now, brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships, proud to be the owners who just care more. 88 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Feels like 95 according to my phone. And we should be good to go. Think we're good to go. I don't know. First pitch coming in here just a little bit. First pitch will be brought to you by the Meares Group and the Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. Colin McLaughlin here. Cade Miller, my on-site producer. Bless you, Cade. If you can, also at the same time, back in the studio, Nick Verzolini telling us we need to go a little bit more down on our audio, so if you can hit that probably 2 buttons down, that hopefully makes things fine. Doing the best we can here for Game 2. We left with everything the same from Game 1, but somehow, some way, things changed on us. I'll blame the Gremlins here at Oatsdale Park. I don't know. Go down 3 more, so I guess we're still way too loud. Our apologies for those tuned in. This is what happens typically before a broadcast, but we were getting some food in us, in all honesty, in between games. Appreciate those here from District 6. So, feeding us some fried chicken, some mac and cheese, etc. We wait here. One more thing. This Little League International Tournament game is presented by Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball, and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at www.littleleague.org. Hopefully that's it. We're just waiting for baseball to be played here between Hedgesville and Martinsburg. Martinsburg is to win. He will be the state champions here in the junior division. If it's Hedgesville, we get winner-take-all game tomorrow. Still finishing up here, writing in the positions for Hedgesville. Got Walther on the mound, Hill doing the catching. Faircloth at first, Bragg at second, Elliott at short, Blosser at third. Zimmerman in right field, Kiesecker in center, Ratchford in left. Hudson Smith will lead things off now in the top of the first for Martinsburg. First pitch. It's grounded foul by Smith for strike 1. Smith in center field for Martinsburg. 0-1 count to him here against the pitcher in Owen Walther. 0-1. Misses low. The count now 1-1 to Smith. Again, Martinsburg is Smith, Cole, the 1-2-3 batters in the lineup. 1-1 count. Pitch outside from Walther. The count now 2-1. Smith steps back in. Walther sets on the mound. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that is low for ball 3. After the first pitch, a strike. 3 balls have followed to Smith. 3-1 count. Walther gets his pitch from his catcher, Braden Hill. A 3-1 pitch. Misses. No, they say it just caught that top right corner of the strike zone. Smith had me fooled, getting ready to go down to first base, and delayed call by the home plate umpire. Count runs full, 3-2. Payoff pitch from Walther. Grounded off home plate and then straight up. The catcher, Hill, scoops it up. His throw to first while falling forward. Not handled properly by Faircloth. Check to see if Hill's okay. He's slow to get up. Looks to be a little shook up, but looks to be all right for the most part. He's going to stay in the game. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, but Smith reaches first safely to lead things off. Now batting for Martinsburg is Liam Coe. First pitch to Coe. He grounds foul for a strike. An 0-1 count to Coe. You have pitcher Braylon Cole on deck. Walther sets. And the pitch is grounded by Coe to the second baseman. Scooping it up's Cam Bragg. Only option for him is to throw to first in time for out number one. Smith heads to second with one down here in the top of the first for Martinsburg. Braylon Cole now up to bat after the 4-3 fielder's choice. Runner at second. Cole up to bat. As this pitch, slow for a ball, gets past the catcher, Hill. And that allows the runner at second and Smith to take third on the passed ball. So now one out for Martinsburg here in the top of the first, and a runner at third. A 1-0 count to Cole. As Walther steps off the mound to readjust. Step back on the rubber on top of the bump, and here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's outside. That's ball two to Cole. Saw Walther struggle a little bit in that bottom of the fifth. Allowed the one run to St. Albans in that 15-1 win earlier today. That sun was beating down on him. Tell he was getting a bit dehydrated out on the mound. 2-0. Misses for a ball. He's had time to get ready for this game, but right now is struggling. 3-0 count to Cole with the runner at third. Only one down here in the top of the first for Martinsburg. And Walther again will step off the mound, wipe the sweat off his face. Quickly step back up. Cole will quickly step back in the right-handed batter's box in the 3-0 pitch. Cole bunts the 3-0 right back up to the pitcher who runs forward. He'll throw to first for the out. Now a throw home, not in time. And that's a 1-0 lead for Martinsburg here in the top of the first. Smith comes home on the throw. Sacrifice bunt by Cole. So 2 outs, nobody on. Now batting for Martinsburg, it's Thomas Garrett. First pitch to Garrett. He lines right back up the middle and underneath the glove of the shortstop, Elliott. That's a 2-out single. And that'll bring up for Martinsburg, number 10, Easton Spry, first baseman for Martinsburg. Timeout called first here. It looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher to allow him some time to get his gear on, so we don't have to wait in between innings. So it looks like they're going to have Liam Coe enter to courtesy run for Garrett. Interesting different roles here to have the courtesy runners. Everybody's in the lineup, so I guess you can just pick anybody off the bench. I don't really know. As the first pitch popped up by Easton Spry over to the right, the first baseman, Brody Faircloth, will look up, make the catch to end the first. Martinsburg, however, is able to get one run to cross on 2 hits. That's where I did the bottom of the first inning. It's Martinsburg 1, Hedgesville nothing. Little League All-Star Baseball action here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back in 1 minute.
Hey, it's Cody from Cody's Auto Body.
You're a potty mouth.
But we do a really great job fixing cars after an accident.
I know, but you're still a potty mouth.
I'm possibly the best friend you could ever have.
You are, but potty mouth.
If you need your car repaired, come to Cody's Auto Body, located at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Because that's Cody's with a T for f***ing trust.
See? Potty mouth.
Leave me alone.
We're the Skinner Brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming.
Nobody likes to be told you need a lawyer, but that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover.
So if you or a loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation.
Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
Welcome back here at Oatsdale Park. Bottom of the first inning, brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. Visit them at 360 Ack Wilson Way in Martinsburg or online at Orsinis.com. Hedgesville's lineup for this game looks like this. Leading off, shortstop number 99, Clayton Elliott. Batting second, number 2, Cam Bragg. Batting third, extra hitter number 11, Noah Shade. Batting fourth, first baseman number 22, Brody Faircloth. Batting fifth, number 00, Carter Boyd, an extra hitter. Batting sixth, third baseman number 34, Kevin Blosser. Batting seventh in left field, number 9, Brady Ratchford. Batting eighth, pitcher number 35, Owen Walther. Batting ninth in right field, number 13, Emmett Zimmerman. Batting 10th, center fielder number 37, Kenyon Kiesecker. Batting 11th, catcher number 6, Braden Hill. Batting 12th, extra hitter number 3, Austin Jordan. They will take on Braylon Cole, who's on the mound for Martinsburg. Doing the catching is Thomas Garrett. It's 1-0 Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in this state championship. Elliott steps up here against Cole. The first pitch of the bottom of the first might be delayed. Elliott went to call time, and he will get it before the first pitch. He'll step back in. The first pitch misses. No, actually, my apologies. It was called strike one. Elliott, 0-1 from Cole. That one is a ball. So 1-1 count. Cole's pitch, grounded by Elliott, over the head of the pitcher on the pitcher's mound and bobbled by the shortstop, Liam Coe. That's going to be ruled a infield single by me as a Baltimore chop, I feel like, would have gave Elliott enough time to beat the throw no matter what. Now up to bat, Cam Bragg. First pitch, a strike from Cole to Bragg. Next pitch, runner goes, ball high, throw. Not in time as Code tried to get the tag on and Elliott slides in head first safely right before the tag. 1-1 count to Bragg. A 1-1 call to strike as Bragg lets it go by from Cole. Cole sets on the rubber. Looks at the runner behind him in the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss from Bragg for strike 3, and that's out number 1. Cole gets his first strikeout. And that'll now bring up Shade. Shade swings through the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. That's caught by Strovel for out number 2. Now batting will be Faircloth.
Now batting number 22, Brody Faircloth.
Cole's pitch to Faircloth. It's called strike 1 as Faircloth lets it go by. So 2 outs, runner at second, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Next pitch. Fastball that almost hits Faircloth. He's able to dodge out of the way. Count 1-1. Got Boyd on deck for Hedgesville. So Cole's pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. As Faircloth ahead of that one. 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the first base line. Running over is the pitcher Cole, and he's going to step on the bag all by himself to end the inning. So runner gets stranded after 1. It's Martinsburg leading Hedgesville by a score of 1-0. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 1 minute.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
We welcome you back. Top of the second inning is brought to you by the personal injury attorneys, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. 1-0 after 1. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Martinsburg wins. They're the state champions here in the junior division. If Hedgesville were to win, it's a winner-take-all game tomorrow here at Oatsdale Park. Due up for Martinsburg, the 6, 7, 8 batters, Fisher, Lackey, Blau. Martinsburg has been dominant throughout this entire state tournament so far. Looking here at their scores, Martinsburg began the tournament with an 18-0 win against Hinton, followed by a 12-1 win against Summersville, and a 16-3 win most recently against Hedgesville yesterday. And here we are again for the state championship. Cross-county rivals, Hedgesville, Martinsburg. First pitch swinging, it's Fisher, and he fouls it off his foot, even though it rolled fair. It's a dead ball for strike 1. Fisher looks to be okay. Didn't get him too much as he steps back in with the 0-1 count. Walther sets in the pitch. Misses outside for a ball. It's the count 1-1. Martinsburg in the orange tops with the black pinstripes, the black pants. It's this pitch inside almost hits Fisher, just misses inside, count 2-1. Hedgesville still in those blue uniforms with the gold H on the left breast, white pants with the pinstripes. 2-1 pitch. At the knees, called strike 2 to Fisher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dayon Fisher, the second baseman for Martinsburg. The 2-2, he fouls off right into the fence in front of me. Count now 2-2. Fisher steps back in. 2-2 pitch from Walther. He'll ground over towards the shortstop. It takes an awkward hop off the grass, but still able to get it was Elliott. His throw to first just in time to beat Fisher for out number 1. Great job by Elliott over at short to see that skip off the grass and kind of go a little bit to the left. He was able to bring the glove across the body and then fire a dart right into the glove of Brody Faircloth. So Fisher out number 1. That'll bring up Lackey for Martinsburg now. Pitch from Walther almost takes the head off of Lackey. He has to crouch down underneath it for ball 1. A 1-0 count now. Here in the top of the second, it's Martinsburg 1, Hedgesville nothing. Pitch from Walther. At the letters for a strike. Count even now at 1-1. Lackey stands in there against Walther. Pitch. Misses high for a ball. Count 2-1 as Walther trying to go in the same spot as last time, but just elevated it a little bit too much. The 2-1 count now to Lackey as Walther wipes the sweat off his face. Now sets in, and the 2-1 rock and throw is on the outside corner and called strike 2 to Lackey. Lackey yet to swing the bat, I believe, in this at-bat as 2-2 count with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he doesn't chase one in the dirt. The count now runs full at 3-2 to Lackey. Lackey looks down the third baseline at his coach. Now steps back in. Owen Walther of Hedgesville sets. The windup and the payoff pitch. Inside goes for ball 4. A 1-out walk issued to Lackey. He'll trot his way down to first. Now up the bat, Mason Blau. Blau, the third baseman. Here for Martinsburg. Walther's pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 down, runner at first. 0-1 count now to Blau. Walther's 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate again. So quick 0-2 count here to Blau, who chokes up on the bat, ready for the 0-2 pitch from Walther, who sets. Now the 0-2 pitch in the dirt of the opposite batter's box for a ball, but smothered by the catcher, Braden Hill. Make sure it doesn't go past him to the backstop with the runner and Lackey at first. Home plate umpire wiping off the plate. One, 2 count to Blau. Runner at first, and Lackey takes his lead. The pitch lined right back to the pitcher and caught. Throw over to first. Caught as well. And that's a double play to end the inning. Lucky break for Hedgesville there. See if that gives them a spark against Martinsburg. As we're headed to the bottom of the first. Still 1-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville to the Little League All-Star Baseball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10 back in 1 minute.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
WVU Medicine introduces Walk-In Wednesdays. The Human Resources Department at the WVU Medicine Corporate Center in Martinsburg will host Walk-In Wednesdays every Wednesday in July. A WVU recruiter will be on site 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to answer questions about positions available and assist those who submit applications via Workday. The WVU Medicine Corporate Center is located at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Stop by to learn why employees who work here thrive here.
We welcome you back as we're headed to the bottom of the second, brought to you by the Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect, offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Boyd, Blosser, Ratchford. 5-6-7 batters due up for Hedgesville. First pitch taken for strike one by Boyd from Cole to begin the bottom of the second. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10. Alongside me is Cade Miller, my on-site producer, as this one slapped into left field. But Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes is there to make the catch to end Boyd's at-bat for out number one. Now up to bat is Blosser. Kevin Blosser, third base this game. Cole ready to go on the mound. Here's the first pitch to Blosser. Pitch high for a ball. This one taken for a strike by Blosser, so the count 1-1. Cole sets. This pitch outside. It's ball two. Two 2-1 count. This is skied in the left field again, and Gonzalez-Reyes is there. Makes the catch for out number two. Now up the bat to Ratchford. Ratchford up here, bottom of the second, 2 out, nobody on. Martinsburg 1, Hedgesville nothing. The pitch from Cole. That's ball one. 1-0. Inside for ball two. A 2-0 count now as Cole on the mound for Martinsburg, pitching to Ratchford of Hedgesville. And Ratchford pops this over the fence out of play. Count 2-1. 2-1 count now to Ratchford, the left fielder for Hedgesville. The pitch from Cole. Called strike two. So 2-2 count now. Ratchford trying to avoid having Hedgesville go 3 up, 3 down. 2-2. I'll pop foul again over the light pole behind the first base dugout. Count remains 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. The pitch from Cole. That's line down the third baseline. Gonzalez-Reyes can't get there this time as it lands fair. Rounding first, heading for 2 is Ratchford. Is he going to think 3? No, as the ball still gets cut off, or past the cutoff man, excuse me. But it's a stand-up double with 2 outs for Ratchford. Here in the bottom of the second for Hedgesville. Now batting Owen Walther. Walther trying to help get his team knotted up at 1 and help him out on the mound himself. He's the pitcher for Hedgesville. Cole's pitch. Pops straight back and fouled for strike 1. That goes off the tarp covering us. I don't know how that happened because the fence behind home plate goes up and then out towards the field, so it somehow must have went over that in between the press box and the fence, which is only good 2-3 feet. Is this pitch at the knees of Walther for a strike? Rolled its way down here on top of us. Impressive by Walther. 0-2 count, though. He's down here against Cole. 2 out and runner on second. Pitch. Outside, it misses for a ball. A 1-2 count now. The pitch from Cole. That's popped. Shallow part of the infield. Diving for it's the shortstop, Liam Coe. And he can't grab it. That's an error for the shortstop. He slid in feet first. Tried to basket catch it at his stomach, but the ball just rolled on him, landed in the grass, so now 2 down, runners on the corners. For Hedgesville, an opportunity to tie things up as up to bat now Zimmerman. Looks like Kevin Blosser's going to come in as a courtesy runner now for Hedgesville. Cole sets. Pitch to Zimmerman. Popped up to the right in shallow right field. The second baseman Fisher's underneath it as he loses his hat, but he'll make the catch to end the inning. So 2 runners stranded for Hedgesville, and after 2, it stays at Martinsburg 1, Hedgesville nothing. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 1 minute.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304 Lawyers, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
Welcome to CMA's Honda of Winchester, where you can drive an award-winning lineup of new and certified pre-owned Hondas, Accords, Civics, CRVs, HRVs, and more at CMA's Honda of Winchester. Owners just care more. Welcome to CMA's Honda of Winchester, where you can drive an award-winning lineup of new and certified pre-owned Hondas, Accords, Civics, CRVs, HRVs, and more at CMA's Honda of Winchester. Owners just care more.
Welcome back. And a sip of Gatorade here. Top of the 3rd inning we go, which is brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Call 304-901-4777. Visit their Facebook page. After 2, it's Martinsburg 1, Hedgesville nothing. Things cooling off here. Still a little bit humid at Oatsdale Park, so got to stay hydrated as the 9, 10, 11 batters due up for Martinsburg. Strovel, Henderson, and Gonzalez-Reyes. Strovel steps in here against Owen Walther. William Strovel takes the first pitch, and it's at the shoulders and called strike one. Again, this top of the third. So no balls, one strike to Strovel. And he's going to send this one into left center field. It's going to stay in the ballpark and go past the gloves of Ratchford and Kiesecker, roll all the way to the fence, and sliding in is Will Strovel with a leadoff double in the third. Great job by him to get an extra base hit. Now batting is Henderson. Eli Henderson, the righty, against Walther now. Nobody out here in the third, and runner on second for Martinsburg. As this first pitch is a ball that gets past the catcher, which will allow Strovel to take third. 1-0 count here to Henderson in the third. Henderson ready here against Walther. Home plate umpire gives him the go. 1-0 pitch is lined down the first base line and slices foul. Count now 1-1. Henderson looks down the third base line for his cue. 1-1 count to Henderson. Extra hitter in the lineup for Martinsburg. The pitch, he squares to bunts. He's going to bunt it right back up to the pitcher. Pitcher looks over, throws to first for the out. The throw home, not in time. Strovel slides in safely just before the tag of Hill, and that makes it a 2-0 lead now. Both runs have scored the exact same way. Now, Gonzalez-Reyes up to bat. 1 out, 2-0 lead here in the top of the third for Martinsburg against Hedgesville. Nobody on. Zayas Gonzalez-Reyes up to bat. First pitch from Walther. Inside for ball one. 1-0 count. Gonzalez-Reyes. Slaps that one foul out of play. One count. Gonzalez-Reyes steps up. Pitch. Up and in. That's ball two. 2-1 count now. Is that one up near the ear hole? Gonzalez-Reyes was able to duck out of the way. Sets. Walther's 2-1 pitch. And that's a soft grounder to the shortstop by Gonzalez-Reyes. Elliott's long throw to first. Just in time on the bang-bang play over at first for out number 2. And now batting, last batter in the lineup for Martinsburg, number 42, Liam Whitmer. Whitmer steps in with 2 outs, nobody on. Walther sets. First pitch is called strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in the top of our third inning. pitch. Grounded right over the pitcher's mound. Shortstop charging in. Throw to first, inside. That ends the inning. Another run able to cross the plate, though, for Martinsburg here in the top of the third. So they lead 2-0. Right into the bottom of the third on the other side of this 1-minute break in Little League All-Star Baseball and Talk Radio WRNR TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
Welcome you back here to Oatsdale Park. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. On-site producers Cade Miller, back in the studio, Nick Verzolini. Bottom of the third innings, brought to you by the team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. If you're looking for a home in the tri-state area, they have you covered. It's 2-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Bottom of the third. 10, 11, 12 batters in Hedgesville's lineup due up, and Keysecker will foul off the first pitch he sees off his leg as he squared to bunt that one. So 0-1 count here in the third to Keysecker. The 0-1 pitch to Cole. Big swing and a miss for strike two from Keysecker. The young man wanted to send that one high and deep. Now it's an 0-2 count. Cole sets. Kick and the 0-2 pitch. Inside for a ball. Count 1-2 to Keysecker. He's the center fielder for this Hedgesville team. Step back in the batter's box on the right-hander side. Here against the righty and Braylon Cole, the pitch. Catches the outside corner and called strike three. Second strikeout of the night for Braylon Cole. First one caught looking. Bragg was the other who went down swinging. That'll now bring up the catcher, in Hill.
Now batting number 6, Braden Hill.
Hill sends this one down that third base line. It stays fair, and tracking it down fairly easily is Gonzalez Reyes. Will make the catch for quick out number 2.
Now batting for Hedgesville, number 3, Austin Jordan.
Is now up to bat Austin Jordan, 12th batter in the lineup for Hedgesville. Cole's first pitch. A square to bunt with 2 outs, and it's fair. The catcher, Garrett, picks it up. Soft throw over to first easily. And 3 up, 3 down. In the third goes Hedgesville. So it remains after 3. Martinsburg 2. Hedgesville nothing. Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 1 minute for the fourth.
CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg has over 100 new vehicles in stock and on the way. We've got a great selection of your favorite models, like the new 2024 Tacoma. Towing your boat or camper? Check out a new 2024 Tundra and get up to $5,500 off MSRP. Need better gas mileage? Check out the iForce Max Tundra and save up to $7,000 off MSRP. And every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care and our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us online at CMA'sToyotaofMartinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
When you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
So we're headed to the top of the fourth inning, brought to you by Farmers and Mechanics Insurance, reliable coverage since 1877. Call 304-263-0809 for a quote today, or visit FMIWV.com. It's 2-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in the West Virginia Little League Junior Division State Championship. So if Martinsburg hangs on to win this one, they win it all. They're the state champions. Hedgesville wins. It's a double elimination tournament, so we have a winner-take-all game tomorrow. Here in this fourth inning, we will see both sides get to have their top of the lineups due up. And in the top of the fourth for Martinsburg, it's Smith, Coe, Cole. Smith singled his first time up to begin the game. Walther's pitch drills him. So he'll head down to first. After one pitch, here comes Liam Coe. Coe, those who remember last year's 10-12 All-Star Tournament, had the no-hitter to give Martinsburg a District 6 win as the first pitch. Called strike one to Coe as he lets it go by, and before the pitch even came out of the hand of Owen Walther, Smith was headed to second easily. No balls, one strike. Runner at second with nobody out here in the fourth. Walther sits. Will now step off the back of the mound to put the runner and Smith back at second base. Dances his way back over easily. Now will retake his lead as Walther sets. Pitch to Coe. Outside from Walther, so the count now even at one apiece. Coe grounded into 4-3 fielder's choice his last time up. Walther sets, and the 1-1. Catches the inside part of the plate for strike two. Coe shakes that one off as he steps out. Lefty. I'll step back in here. A 1-2 count against it. Walther on the mound for Hedgesville. Checks the runner behind him. Now here comes the 1-2, and it's grounded by Coe right back up the middle. The second baseman, Bragg, throw to first. Not in time. An infield single for Liam Coe. Puts runners at the corners. Now with nobody out here in the fourth for Martinsburg. That one was just able to get deep enough into the infield. Cam Bragg was not in the right position to get it in time. Is now up to bat Braylon Cole. It's currently 2-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Cole squares the bunt, pulls the bat back. The ball ricochets off the backstop, goes right back to the glove of Hill. Is that ball one? Coe takes second on the wild pitch. Smith at third. Timeout called. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit. Looks like we're getting a new pitcher for Hedgesville. Owen Walther's day is done. So we'll step aside, take a 30-second break for the pitching change. Again, our score here in the top of the fourth, Martinsburg 2, Hedgesville nothing. Little League All-Star Baseball and Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back in 30 seconds.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
We welcome you back here as we have a pitching change for Hedgesville, which is brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call them at 304-263-3361. Now pitching for Hedgesville is number 2, Cam Bragg. He moves from second base to the mound. Looks like you have the third baseman, Kevin Blosser, I think, moving from third to second. So, got to check over after I write that down who's at third. My guess would be Walther. Look down there and see if I'm correct. I am. So there you go. Continue with Cam Bragg's warm-ups. Again, changes. Cam Bragg now on the mound. Kevin Blosser at second. Walther at third. It's 2-0. Runners first and second for Martinsburg as they lead Hedgesville. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. And a 1-0 count to Braylon Cole. Cole step back in here as the music fades out. Martinsburg jamming out over to our left in the third base dugout to poker face. 1-0 count. Here we get to see Cam Bragg. Bragg sets. First pitch. Inside for ball 2 to Cole. Saw Bragg, I believe, last game. Yeah, he started last game for Hedgesville. Went 1 third innings. As this pitch, breaking ball at the knees, called a strike to Cole. He only went 1 third innings, so they keep him just below the pitch count to be able to still pitch. 2-1 count to Cole. Squares to bunts, and it's popped down the third baseline. Scooping it up as Bragg is throw to first in time for the out. The throw home, not in time. It's the third time Martinsburg has scored via the small ball. They now lead 3-0 against Hedgesville in the top of the fourth. So Smith came home to score on that fielder's choice. And Coe went to second. Now up the bat's Garrett. First pitch at the shoulders of Garrett. Taken for strike 1 from Cam Bragg. Again, 3-0 Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in the top of the fourth with 1 out. Runner on third. Garrett squares to bunt. Ball goes underneath. Home plate umpire says he pulled the bat back just in time. Count now 1-1 to Garrett. Garrett singled his last time up before the inning ended by Spry the very next at-bat in the first. So Garrett 1 for 1. And he's going to line this one in between shortstop and third into left field, and that's a RBI single here in the top of the fourth for Martinsburg, extending its lead over Hedgesville now to 4-0. That was just a laser down that 5-6 hole. Nothing they could do about it. Great contact by Garrett. He's 2 for 2 today. And now batting is Easton Spry. As a throw over past the glove of the first baseman, but Garrett stays put at first. Spry, as I said, popped out his last time up to first base, and that was what ended that 1-run first inning. Bragg sets in the pitch. Big swing and a miss from Spry. The ball goes off the glove of Hill, rolls over towards us. Garrett takes second on the pass ball. 0-1 count now to Spry. 2-run innings so far, so Martinsburg doubles its lead to 4-0 here in the fourth against Hedgesville. Bragg looks at the runner behind him, does so again. Now steps off, throws to second. Tag not applied in time. Garrett's back in, standing up. Should be 0-1 count, I think, is this line down the third base line. And it's in there for a hit. Spry rounds first, heads to second, rounding third. Heading home is Garrett. It's a stand-up double by Easton Spry with one out, extending the lead for Martinsburg now to 5-0. That one tattooed down the third base line, which now brings up Dayon Fisher. Have a timeout called. Hill wants to go talk to his pitcher, Bragg. Hedgesville trying to make sure things don't slip away from them. It's 5-0 now, Martinsburg. Was mercy rolled in this state tournament, everyone in their path. Dayon Fisher steps up. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out the shortstop his last time up. One out, runner on second. Pitch from Bragg. Just getting a piece of it is Fisher. Goes straight back for a strike. Bragg steps back up on the pitcher's mound. Spry back in the right-handed box. Pitch, breaking ball outside from Bragg. It misses. Count now 1-1 to Fisher. This one. Liner down the third base line. And this time it misses foul. So 1-2 count now to Fisher. One out, runner at second. Bragg sets, pitch. Misses outside, the count now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Fisher. Now we have a timeout called as the count needs checked. Scoreboard had it as 2-1. Catcher caught it, making sure that it's in fact 2-2, which is what I had as well. And it is. Cam Bragg shakes off the call from his catcher. Now here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's a breaking ball. That's a drop third strike, swinging. Throw to first in time for out number 2. And on the throw from the catcher to first on the drop third strike, Spry takes third. So you have 2 out now. Batting is Lackey. First pitch to Lackey. Taken for strike 1. Bragg's next pitch on the 0-1. Just outside. The count now 1-1 to Lackey. Again, it's Martinsburg 5, Hedgesville nothing, 2 outs. Runners at third for Martinsburg as they lead 5-0 against Hedgesville as Lackey fouls off a pitch that was high. Count now 1-2. Bragg gets new baseball, walks his way back up on the pitcher's mound. One, 2. Breaking ball that is behind Lackey the entire way, so the count 2-2. Action in the Hedgesville bullpen. 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3 to Lackey. Double checking who that is warming up. Carter Boyd might see another appearance. It's this pitch on the 3-2 outside. Ball 4, 2-out walk. So Lackey heads to first. Puts runners on the corners for Martinsburg now with 2 outs here in the 4th. Mason Blau up to bat. He lined down to the pitcher, and that was the 1-3 double play his last time. First pitch from Bragg to Blau. Popped straight up in the infield. Catcher Bradenale looks up. Will make the catch. And that ends the inning. 5-0. Martinsburg's able to extend the lead out to here against Hedgesville. We are headed to the bottom of the 4th on the other side of this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR, TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
WVU Medicine introduces Walk-In Wednesdays. The Human Resources Department at the WVU Medicine Corporate Center in Martinsburg will host Walk-In Wednesdays every Wednesday in July. A WVU recruiter will be on site 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to answer questions about positions available and assist those who submit applications via Workday. The WVU Medicine Corporate Center is located at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Stop by to learn why employees who work here thrive here.
We're back here at Oatsdale Park, bottom of the 4th inning, brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online, and they'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit their website, fordofhagerstown.com. 5-0, Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Bottom of the 4th, we'll see top of the lineup for Hedgesville due up, and Elliott, Bragg, and Shade. Got a bug that flew into my mouth, sorry. Good to go. Elliott singled his last time up. First pitch, plunks him off the helmet. So, just like the top of the 4th, bottom of the 4th begins with 1 pitch. That's a hit-by pitch. For Martinsburg, followed with 3 runs across the plate. So we'll see if Hedgesville can follow suit or not. You got Bragg now batting. He came in on the mound in relief for Hedgesville last inning. Cole sets. Pitch. At the belt, called strike 1 to Bragg. Bragg struck out swinging his last time up. The 0-1 delivery, runner goes. It's a grounder to the shortstop, Coe. He's going to step on the bag for 1. Fire across to first in time for the double play. So a 6-3 double play. And now there's 2 down and nobody on here in the 4th. William Coe does it all by himself there for that one. Now up the bat, Shade. He'll step out before we resume here. Cole sets. And the pitch. Just outside for ball 1 to Shade. Shade will see more pitches than his last at-bat. He only saw that first pitch that he flew out to right on. And he'll ground this one to the third baseman. He's able to scoop it up off the grass. Blau Fires it across the diamond. And 3 up, 3 down after getting the leadoff batter on first in this bottom of the 4th for Hedgesville. So after 4, it remains Martinsburg 5, Hedgesville nothing. We're headed to the top of the 5th on the other side of this 1-minute break. Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 1 minute.
Spring into adventure this month at CMA Chevrolet of Martinsburg. We have a great selection of over 80 new Chevys on our lot. Right now, you can get a new 2024 Equinox with up to $3,000 off MSRP. Or get a new 2024 Silverado 1500 with up to $8,000 off MSRP, plus $1,000 in trade assistance cash. And did we mention no payments for 90 days on select Chevy models? Together, let's drive at CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
We're back. Our top of the 5th innings brought to you by L.A. Roberts Jewelers, committed to excellence in quality design and craftsmanship, located at 146 North Queen Street in Martinsburg. The 9, 10, 11 batters are due up, I believe, for Martinsburg. I got that. It's Strovel, Henderson, and then Gonzalez-Reyes. 5-0, Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. It looks like we have a new pitcher. Thank you to our on-site producer, Cade Miller, pointing that out. I saw him warming up last inning. Now here we go. We see him here come out for Hedgesville this inning. As now pitching, it is Carter Boyd for Hedgesville. Pitching change, which is brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call them at 304-263-3361. Not sure if it was a straight swap or not. I see Faircloth still at first. Losser at second. Elliott at short. I believe that's still Walther over at third. Kind of being blocked right now by the man getting ready to come up the bat in Strovel. That is Walther. And then, unfortunately, the outfield's too far away for me to tell. Unless they turn around, then I can see the numbers on the back. But over in the dugout, I can't tell who it is because of the fence post blocking me. But I'm going to assume that is Bragg, and it was a straight swap. Boyd will face Strovel, Henderson, Gonzalez-Reyes. Strovel was last time up. Fired a double into left on the second pitch he saw. And that 1-run third inning. So we'll see what he can do to lead off the 5th inning. He swings through the first pitch for strike 1 here in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch now from Boyd. Big swing and a miss for strike 2 from Strovel. Strovel behind in the count. Will choke up on his bat. The 0-2 pitch. He swings through for strike 3. 3 straight strikes by Carter Boyd, and that's out number 1. Now batting is Henderson. Henderson adjusts the dirt in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch. Called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike for Henderson. Anderson will line this one, a one-hopper to the second baseman. Blosser throws to first for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th. Now batting is Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes. It's 5-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. They're in the Junior Division State Championship. Pitch. Called strike 1. Gonzalez-Reyes steps back in. Choked up on the bat already as the 0-1. Outside. Breaking ball. That's a ball. Count now 1-1. Got 2 outs. Nobody on for Martinsburg. Pitch from Boyd. Catches the inside part of the plate. Gonzalez-Reyes didn't like the way it was breaking. He thought it was getting ready to come and hit him, so he dodged it. It just broke in and caught the corner of the zone for strike 2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count. 2 outs. Gonzalez-Reyes steps back in. And here's the pitch. It's way high for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th, it's Martinsburg 5, Hedgesville nothing. Boyd on the mound for Hedgesville. Gonzalez-Reyes up to bat for Martinsburg. Boyd sets the windup in the payoff pitch. Misses for ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk for Gonzalez-Reyes. That'll bring up the 12th batter in the lineup for Martinsburg, William Whitmer. Whitmer 0 for 1. He grounded out the shortstop his last time up. First pitch from Boyd. Check swing. Whitmer. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. So it's ball 1. Good crowd on hand, but a quiet crowd right now. A 1-0. High for ball 2. 2-0 count with 2 outs. We'll have a timeout called. Hedgesville coach wants to go out and talk to his pitcher, and Boyd just came in this inning for Bragg. We'll see if it's a short leash for him. They switch it up, or he just needs a quick word with him. So, again, there's 2 outs. Runner at first, 5-0. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Body language out there right now. It looks like it's just a quick word of pitch to contact, so we don't have the top of the lineup come up. We can get out of this inning and bring our bats up to the plate. 2-0 count to Whitmer. Boyd sets after the mound visit. 2-0 pitch. Runner goes. It's a strike. Long throw. Sails over the shortstop into center field, but not deep enough to see if the runner wanted to take third. So Gonzalez-Reyes is at second. 2-1 count now to Whitmer. Whitmer steps back in. Bat back, ready to go. Boyd looks at the runner now behind him at second. And the pitch is grounded to the shortstop, who scoops it up. Elliott throws to first. It's caught by Faircloth, and that ends the inning. So the runner gets stranded at second. After 4.5, it remains Martinsburg 5. Hedgesville nothing. We're headed to the bottom half of the 5th inning on the other side of this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304 Lawyers, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
We welcome you back. It's where to do the bottom of the fifth inning, which is brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go, who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. At the plate for Hedgesville, it's Birdie Faircloth. So due up is the 4-5-6 batters, Faircloth, Boyd, Blosser. Still out on the mound for Martinsburg, Braylon Cole. Martinsburg leads 5-0. Pitch from Cole. Misses outside to Faircloth for ball one. Faircloth, as last time, grounded out to the pitcher. The 1-0. Grounded foul down the third baseline. Count 1-1. Cole gets the ball from his third baseman, Blau. Will go back up on top of that bump. Step on the rubber. Here comes the 1-1 to Faircloth. Breaking ball that stays outside. The count now 2-1 to Faircloth, who shakes his head at that one. Saying no, didn't want it. Good job. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch from Cole. Soft bloop to the second baseman, who steps back and then in. Dayon Fisher makes the catch for an out. Faircloth kind of a check swing there, didn't go all the way around, and he's frustrated with himself as he slams his helmet in the dugout. Now batting Carter Boyd. This pitch. Tried to get Boyd to chase, did Cole. It's ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Inside, almost clips the jersey of Boyd. It didn't. Count 2-0. Count. Pitch. That is sent down the third baseline and goes foul. That had some pop behind it. 2-1 count. I believe it's 310 down the left field line. 312 down the right field line. 343 to dead centers, the dimensions, as the 2-1 high for ball three. A 3-1 count with 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Cole sends and the pitch to Boyd. That misses outside for ball four. 1 out walk will bring up Kevin Blosser. Blosser 0 for 1. He flew out to left field his last time up. Now he's got a runner on first. 1 out. Cole looks over at the runner at first. Now sets the first pitch. Goes behind Blosser. That's obviously also past the catcher Thomas Garrett. And Boyd will take second. Now we'll have a timeout called by the Martinsburg side to go out and talk with Braylon Cole and have an infield chat. Hedgesville's dugout with some life in it here in the bottom of the fifth. They trail Martinsburg 5-0, trying to rally muster up some sort of offense, which has been a struggle against Martinsburg during this entire state tournament for everybody. They have mercy ruled every opponent they've had. Right now they only lead 5-0. But that's all they need. They win this game, they're the state champions. If Hedgesville can come back, they force a winner-take-all game tomorrow. For us, scheduled tomorrow, for those that enjoy baseball and talk radio, WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube, we'll have American Legion baseball for you between the two local teams, the Post 60 Knights and the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. They will resume the game from a few weeks ago at Hedgesville. That got rained out, tied 6-6 in the bottom of the ninth. That'll resume at 5 o'clock, and the actual game will follow. It's this soft grounder over to first base, and nobody's covering the first base bag. Somehow, though, apparently Dayon Fisher did get to the first base bag, get the throw, and step on the bag just in time for the out. That was very, very close. The first base umpire obviously can see a lot better than I can down here on the opposite end. So that's out number 2. Boyd reaches third on the fielder's choice. Now the first pitch to Ratchford outside for a ball. And Ratchford sent a fly ball, shallow center field. Running in and diving for it's the center fielder, Hudson Smith, and he can't get it. So the run comes home to score, making it 5-1, cutting Martinsburg's lead to 4. So a 2-out single by Ratchford for Hedgesville. It's now up the bat. Will be Owen Walther with 2 down.
Now batting number 35, Owen Walther.
Walther reached base on error by the shortstop his last time up. Cole sets, runner goes. Swing and a miss at strike 1. The throw to second, off the money, off the glove of Coe as well, but not far enough away. So Ratchford just gets second base. Great steal by him on the jump. 0-1 count now to Walther. So Walther ready, the lefty. Pitch outside to him. Count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Bottom of the 5th. It's Martinsburg 5, Hedgesville 1. Runner at second for Hedgesville. Pitch tipped into the glove by Walther. Count 1-2. That might have got a piece of Walther's hand as well on the swing as he's wincing in pain, actually grabbing his elbow, so not sure what happened. Maybe he swung too hard. Don't want to speculate, obviously, but hope the young man's okay. He's rubbing out his elbow. Kind of punched it and looks to be good to go now. I'm just getting a little calming down by his coach. They're checking his arm again, making sure he's good to go. He says he's good to go, but they want to be 100%. Obviously, it being a state championship game, he wants to stay in and be here for his team. You can tell he's still some clear pain on his left elbow. He takes a couple practice swings. 1-2 count, 2 outs. He'll step back in here against Braylon Cole. It's the pitch outside. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, runner at second. Pitch. Fly ball down the third baseline. Looking up is the left fielder, Gonzalez Reyes, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. A run is able to score for Hedgesville. So after 5, it's Martinsburg 5. Hedgesville 1 as we're headed to the 6th on the other side of this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
We are the Skinner Brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming.
Nobody likes to be told you need a lawyer, but that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover.
So if you or a loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation.
Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
We're back here. A beautiful evening in Martinsburg. Top of the 6th inning is brought to you by Parsons Ford of Martinsburg at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons. It's 5-1. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in the West Virginia Little League Baseball Junior Division State Championship. Boy, that's a mouthful to say. But it's been a fun one. Glad you're tuned in on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. I'm Colin McLaughlin. On-site producer is Cade Miller. Back in the studio is Nick Verzolini. Top of the 6th, due up for Martinsburg. Smith, Cole, the top of the lineup. 1, 2, 3 batters. Third at bats for them. Hudson Smith has singled and been hit by a pitch. Both times he came home to score. So he gets on base. Odds are he comes home. First pitch misses for ball 1 from Carter Boyd, the third pitcher of this game for Hedgesville. 1-0. Big swing and a miss from Smith. 1 in the dirt. The count now 1-1. Boyd's 1-1 pitch to Smith. High and outside. The count now 2-1. Smith steps out. Already steps back in here against Boyd. Here comes that 2-1, and it's a big swing and a miss again from Smith. Might have got a piece of it this time, but it's strike 2. 2-2 count. You get some words from the on-deck man, Liam Coe, before stepping back in here against Boyd. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Hudson Smith for out number 1. Now batting, number 4, Liam Coe. Coe is 1 for 2 today. Or 1 for 1, my apologies. His first at-bat was a fielder's choice. Or first plate appearance, fielder's choice, at-bat. Baseball is weird in terminology when you look at statistics. So he singled his last time up. That's what matters. 1-0 count now to Coe. This pitch runs in and hits Coe. He'll head down to first base, which brings up Braylon Cole. That's the second batter plunked. Both in the top of the lineup. It was Smith in the 4th. Now Coe here in the 6th. Pickoff attempt over to first, not in time. Cole at a 2-3 ground out, 1-3 fielder's choice. Another pickoff attempt over at first. Not in time. So we have yet to see a pitch to call. Just 2 pickoff attempts. And Carter Boyd. Runner goes. Throw outside. Nobody covers the bag. The ball, I think, might have hit Co. potentially. But he takes second easily. That's why they were trying to pick him off. They knew he was going, and they couldn't stop him. 1-0 count now to Cole. Got 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Cole checks over at his third base coach before stepping back in. Gets the signal. Boyd's pitch almost sails over the glove of his catcher Hill, who has to jump up and snag it. So the count 2-0 to Cole. Cole will step back in. Pitch from Boyd. Called a strike. Count now 2-1. Runner at second. It's Co. He takes his lead. Cole up the bat. 2-1. High for ball 3. Got Garrett on deck. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Timeout now called for a quick talk between Hill and Boyd. They go back their separate ways for Hedgesville. 3-1 count to Cole for Martinsburg. Runner at second, 1 out, the 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2, so the count runs full now to Cole. It's 5-1, Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Cole steps back in, 3-2 count. This fouled by Cole. So we'll reset 3-2. Get a new baseball. Cole steps back in. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's a drop third strike. Hill can't get it from behind his leg. And he's not going to throw to first because the runner was over at third, and he was afraid if he threw to first, the runner would come home to score. So it's a drop third strike that Cole's able to advance to first on. Now we have runners on the corners. 1 out. It bounced off Hill. He thought he had it, but he accidentally kicked it with one of his feet behind him, and then he tried to grab the ball while behind him and just couldn't do it, barehanded. Now Garrett up the bat. Runner goes. Faking a throw is Hill to try to see if he could fool the runner at third. He didn't. The runner's at second and third. No balls, 1 strike to Garrett. Again, Garrett been pretty good. 2 for 2 day with an RBI. Trying to add on to that. It's 5-1. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. This pitch called strike 2 at the top of the zone. 0-2 count now for Garrett. He'll step back in here against Carter Boyd. 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? And they say yes. That's strike 3. So Garrett is the second strikeout of the inning for Carter Boyd, and big out number 2 with the runners at second and third. But Easton Spry has the chance now for Martinsburg to extend the lead, and he was able to do that his last time up with a RBI double. See if he can replicate it. First pitch. It's a grounder to the third baseman, and his throw over to first, not able to be scooped up by the first baseman off the dirt. And that's going to be 2 runs coming across for Martinsburg here in the top of the 6th. They now lead Hedgesville 7-1. Now, Dayon Fisher up the bat. I have another quick visit between the Catcher and the pitcher out on the mound. Martinsburg scored 2 runs here in the 6th off that error with 2 outs. Hedgesville obviously frustrated in that situation. They thought they were going to get out of the inning. But now they're behind by 6 in the state championship. Pitch to Dayon Fisher. Called a strike from Carter Boyd. Fisher steps back in. The 0-1. It's called strike 2 to Fisher. No balls, 2 strikes to Dayon Fisher. Runners at first base. Pitch low for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Fisher. And he sends a grounder to the third baseman. It's going to run up. He's able to get it. Walters throw to first. This time on the money. And that'll retire the side. But not before 2 runs are able to score for Martinsburg. And they now lead 7-1 against Hedgesville. It's right at the bottom of the 6th on the other side of this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Back in 1 minute.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
We welcome you back here to the bottom of the 6th inning, brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. 9, 10, 11 batters. Zimmerman, Kiesecker, Hill due up in the bottom of the 6th for Hedgesville, who is down 7-1 against Martinsburg here in the junior division of Little League Baseball State Championship. Cole, first pitch to Zimmerman. That's a line drive over to the shortstop, and the throw in the dirt, but scooped up by Spry. That's out number 1 on the grounder. That'll bring up Kiesecker. Kiesecker struck out looking his last time up. Pitch from Cole. Called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. 0-1. That's a line drive. That 1 hops to the second baseman. Long throw over to first. Off target. And tripping over the leg of the first baseman, Easton Spry, is the base runner, Kiesecker. It was unintentional as Spry was extending out past the bag towards the outfield and then had to move away to try to get the ball. Well, that's an error by the second baseman to allow Kiesecker to take first. He'll go on the pitch to Hill. The throw to second off target by Thomas Garrett. So Kiesecker now finds himself at second. And Hill, I believe it's a 1-0 count. Not getting the signal, so not entirely sure. Is this one inside? It's a ball. Yes, 2-0 count. There we go. 2-0 count with 1 out. Runner on second. 7-1 ball game. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Cole looks at the runner behind him. 2-0 to Hill. Big swing and a miss for a strike. Hill 0 for 1. He flew out to left his last time up. Cole's 2-1 pitch. Popped. Foul. Count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hill for Hedgesville. Hill, the catcher, steps back in, the righty against Cole, who's right now looking at the runner at second. He'll step off the back of the mound to see if he can get the runner and Kiesecker to go back. He did, and he actually extends his lead even farther. Cole still checking him. He's going to send the pitch, and that's going to go way to the backstop. And now the runner caught in between second and third. He was delayed, and is he going to be tagged? He is. The throw from Garrett, the third, making the tag is Mason Blau, and that is an out. So Kiesecker went towards third, but then stopped because he thought that the ball got quick enough back to Garrett. It's a 3-2 count to Hill. With 2 out, nobody on. Is this skied foul to the left, keeping the count at 3-2. So you got 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th. Hill steps back in with the 3-2 count. Cole. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off again. Straight back this time by Hill. Now here comes the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cole sets. 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Hill thought it was ball 4. That's called strike 3 and 3 up. 3 down. We'll go Hedgesville here in the 6th. Keep it Martinsburg 7 and Hedgesville 1 as we're headed to the 7th on the other side of this 1-minute break. It's the Little League Junior Division State Championship on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Inning is brought to you by Mother Shucker's Crab Shack, located at 1014 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. If you don't like it, shuck it up, Buttercup. 7-1 Martinsburg leads Hedgesville here in this Junior Division State Championship. So in the bottom of the 7th, Hedgesville will be down to its final 3 outs. Due up for Martinsburg here in the top of the 7th, Lackey, Blau, Strovel, the 7, 8, and 9 batters, trying to add on to this 6-run lead for the Martinsburg All-Star team. I'm Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. On-site producers Cade Miller. Back at the studio, Nick Verzolini. Lackey ready to go here, stepping in against Carter Boyd. Lackey, both at bats this game, has walked, and he'll take the first pitch for ball 1. 1-0. Low and in for ball 2. It's a 2-0 count to Lackey. It's 2-0 in the dirt to the backstop for ball 3. Lackey looks like about to have his third walk of the day. He's one ball away. And we got Faircloth warming up in the bullpen, which means we have a new first baseman. 3-0, called a strike. We got Shade over on first for Hedgesville, with Faircloth warming up. 3-1 is outside, and that's ball 4. So Lackey reaches first base for a third time today on the base on balls. Mason Blau will now step up for Martinsburg. Blau 0 for 2 today. Boyd sends. Blau scores the bunt. He pulls the bat back, and it's a strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Blau steps out. We'll step back in. Righty against righty matchup here. Top of the 7th inning. 7-1 ball game. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Blau fouls this over to the right into the parking lot. Count 0-2. Runner at first. Nobody out for Martinsburg is the 0-2 pitch. Fouled over into the first base dugout fence. Keep the count at 0-2 for Blau. Blau steps back in against Boyd. Pitch. Tried to get him to chase. Blau did not. Count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. It's high and above the head of Blau. He has to crouch underneath of it. Count now 2-2. Looks like Faircloth's warm-ups are finished, so he's ready to go in to pitch at any moment for Hedgesville here in the 7th. 2-2 count to Blau. The pitch from Boyd. It's outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. The runner on first after the leadoff walk issued by Boyd. Full count to Blau. Pitch from Boyd. That misses for ball 4. So back-to-back walks allowed by Boyd. And it looks like we're going to see that pitching change I was just talking about. So let's step aside and take ourselves a 30-second break. Our score in the top of the 7th, Martinsburg 7 and Hedgesville 1. Little League All-Star Baseball and Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We're back in 30.
CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg has over 100 new vehicles in stock and on the way. We've got a great selection of your favorite models, like the new 2024 Tacoma. Towing your boat or camper? Check out a new 2024 Tundra and get up to $5,500 off MSRP. Need better gas mileage? Check out the iForce Max Tundra and save up to $7,000 off MSRP. And every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care and our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us online at CMA'sToyotaofMartinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
We welcome you back. Pitching changes brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call them at 304-263-3361. Now pitching for Hedgesville, number 22, Brody Faircloth. So 4th pitcher we've seen this game. The order of this game was Walther, Bragg, Boyd, Faircloth. Last game, it was Bragg, Boyd, Faircloth, Walther. So same 4, different order. It's 7-1, Martinsburg leading Hedgesville in this state championship. We got nobody out here in the top of the 7th for Martinsburg, trying to add on to its lead. Strovel due up. Faircloth is finished with his warm-ups. I'm Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Kate Miller's the on-site producer. Back in the studio is Nick Verzolini. First game, it was a 15-1 win for Hedgesville against St. Albans to get themselves into this game here tonight against Martinsburg. Now they find themselves trailing 7-1. Strovel's ready to go, getting his final signal from his third base coach before stepping in here against Faircloth. Runners at first and second take their leads. It's Lackey, the base runner, at second. Blau, the base runner, at first. Faircloth's first pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. Almost looked like it was a pitch out to see if the runners were going to be caught off guard and for a potential pickoff. Hill was ready to cock back and fire, but he never did. 1-0 count to Strovel. He squares to bunt. They say he offered at it, so that's a strike. He tried to make it look like he pulled the bat back, but the umpire said he didn't do it in time. So 1-1 count to Strovel. Square to bunt again. He misses at strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Strovel, who's 1 for 2 today with a double and a strikeout swinging. Strovel steps back in with the runners at first and second. Faircloth sets, checks the runners, kick in the pitch. High and outside for a ball, so count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Strovel. Another pitch from Faircloth, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1.
Now at the plate, number 6, Eli Henderson.
That'll bring up Eli Henderson with 1 out, and the runners on first and second. Top of the 7th inning. 7-1 Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. Faircloth's pitch in the dirt. Past the glove of Braden Hill, the catcher. And the wild pitch is ball 1 to Henderson. Lackey moves over to third. Blau to second. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. Sent as a grounder by Eli Henderson past the glove of the pitcher, Faircloth. And a run will score on an infield single, making it 8-1.
Now at the plate for Martinsburg, number 13, Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes.
So Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes now up to bat. Lackey came home to score with 1 out. Blau moves over to third. And the single by Henderson puts runners at the corners. Gonzalez-Reyes squares the bunt. He pulls the bat back. It's a strike. Runner goes on the catcher's indifference. So a 1 count to Gonzalez-Reyes. 2 runners in scoring position. This pitch misses for a ball. The count 1-1. It's 8-1. Runners at second and third. Faircloth's pitch. High for a ball to Gonzalez-Reyes. The count now 2-1. Gonzalez-Reyes steps back in. 2-1. Tipped into the glove of the catcher, Hill, for strike 2 by Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes. Got Whitmer on deck. Then at the top of the lineup, Isaiah Gonzalez-Reyes, 2-2 count. choke up on the bat against Faircloth. 1 out. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's out number 2. Second strikeout for Brody Faircloth. And now Whitmer up the bat. Faircloth's pitch to Whitmer. Misses for ball 1. Time called, so the home plate umpire can clean off the home plate. And also have lights on a car in right center field that needs turned off. So we got to wait for them to turn their lights off or get out of the parking lot. Can't have that. There we go. It's quickly resolved. This pitch from Faircloth, high for a ball. So count 2-0 to Whitmer. Got the runners at second and third for Martinsburg. Pitch. Fouled. Count 2-1 to Whitmer. Two-one count with 2 outs. Faircloth's pitch. Low, almost hits the feet of Whitmer. It's ball 3. Three-one count. Faircloth's pitch to Whitmer. It's high for ball 4. So it loads the bases with 2 outs now for Martinsburg here in the top of the 7th. Top of the lineup up the bat and Hudson Smith. Faircloth's pitch to Smith. First pitch swinging. It's popped up in foul territory over on the first base side. The first baseman will make the catch. Is shade. And that's out number 3. So bases get stranded, loaded. It's 8-1. Martinsburg leads Hedgesville. So we're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning on the other side of this 1-minute break. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
WVU Medicine introduces Walk-In Wednesdays. The Human Resources Department at the WVU Medicine Corporate Center in Martinsburg will host Walk-In Wednesdays every Wednesday in July. A WVU recruiter will be on site 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to answer questions about positions available and assist those who submit applications via Workday. The WVU Medicine Corporate Center is located at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Stop by to learn why employees who work here thrive here.
I do.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
Can't believe you didn't fill up.
That's double my rent. Not my car.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
You had one job.
It's between girls.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
To just care more. It's Martinsburg on the verge of clinching the West Virginia Little League Junior Division State Championship. They lead 8-1 against Hedgesville. Due up for Hedgesville here with their final 3 outs. Will be, I believe, looks like the 12-1-2 batters. Jordan, Elliott, Bragg. I believe that's Braylon Cole still out there going the distance on the mound for Martinsburg. Austin Jordan steps up to the plate. First pitch. Misses inside for ball one. 1-0 count. Jordan steps back in. Cole's pitch. It's grounded right down the first base line. It stays fair. Scooping it up is Easton Spry, and he's already on the bag for out number one. So one down here in the seventh. And that'll bring up Clayton Elliott for Hedgesville. He's down two. His final two outs. Pitch from Cole. And that's lined over the head of the shortstop into left center field. That's a one-out single for Elliott. He's reached base now. All three at-bats this game with two singles. Now brings up Cam Bragg. Bragg steps up against Cole. Last time it was a 6-3 double play he hit into. He squares the bunt. The runner goes. He pulls the bat back. The pitch inside for a strike. The throw to second. Pulls the shortstop Liam Coe off the bag to be able to catch it. So 0-1 count to Bragg. Runner at second. One out here in the seventh. Throw to second. Pickoff attempt. Not there. It's Martinsburg's coaches yelling at Cole, do not do that. You're up 8-1. Don't worry about the man on base. Worry about the hitter in front of you. You got an 0-1 count against him with 2 outs left needed. This is grounded to the shortstop. Coe, his throw to first. In time for the out. Now the throw over to third. In time, and that's the ball game. Martinsburg wins the state championship against Hedgesville in the junior division by a final score of 8-1. Congratulations to the Martinsburg Juniors. They are the state champions. 7-run victory against Hedgesville as both teams shake hands. What a ball game. What an ending there. Great defense. Coe goes over to the first baseman, who throws over to third for a double play. Both teams shake hands, and we'll keep things here for the banner and trophy presentations. So, 8-1. Martinsburg defeats Hedgesville, the cross-county rivals. Friends off the field, enemies on the field, and it's over. Trying to do my calculations here as well as we head to our Palace Lounge post-game show. Palace Lounge located on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a full lunch and dinner menu and daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out their menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Got some commotion behind us with the big fan. So we're rocking it. Hopefully everybody's okay. Yeah. So that was the commotion behind us as Martinsburg celebrates with the banner, jogging around. So get our calculations here so that I can refocus for Martinsburg. They had 8 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, 8 left on base. For Hedgesville, it was only 1 run on 1, 2, 3 hits. For Hedgesville defensively, only 1 error looks like I have them at. And then stranded on base, 1, 3, 4. So Braylon Cole goes the distance, gets the win on the mound, and he will be our player of the game, brought to you by Rocks Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Fast, fresh, friendly rocks. We'll let the Martinsburg All-Star team, for those tuned in on TV 10 and WR and RTV on YouTube, try to maybe come back into the picture as they're rounding all the way around the fence, giving high fives to the fans with their state championship banner, and then they'll come and stand at home plate for team pictures. Again, final score, Martinsburg 8 and Hedgesville 1. So Martinsburg is this year's West Virginia Little League Junior Division state champions. So they make sure the banner is correctly held into place. That'll wrap things up for us. For Nick Verzolini back at the studio, Caden Miller, our on-site producer, I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off here from Oakdale Park. Again, congratulations, Martinsburg. It's this year's state champions. This is Little League All-Star Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.